All right, so it's time to take and drop off the old engine that I took out of the Firebird with the bad bearings. So we're gonna go jump this off at the junkyard, and then I have to run to Menards to check on some floor sealant for my garage floor, and I have to get some other things for the house. So we're running into town to do that today, and I don't know, we'll probably, such a beautiful day. I do plan on taking this back out for a drive again. At least to car wash it, because it is completely filthy after driving it in the rain yesterday. You can see all the water spots everywhere. So just went to Menards and picked up some salt for my water softener, and I checked the status of my building and it said today. He doesn't know what that means and when, but it says it's in transit to the store and its estimated arrival is sometime today. So I'm guessing by tomorrow I'll get a text message saying that the frame to my building is in Menards and we can go pick it up with the truck. So I'm heading to the junkyard now to drop off this engine block and get it out of the pickup here. Well, that's all done. Super thanks to Key City. He hooked me up totally. Basically said I took garbage and I gave him garbage back, so he called it even. Didn't charge me anything for it. So yeah, I got a free engine out of the deal. Firebird's fixed, and yeah, awesome. So we're done down here, and now it's time to run home. And I forgot how much fun this truck was. I'm so happy that I don't have anything in the back of it anymore. So this beautiful day we were having turns out is a chance of thunderstorms soaking my car. Oh, what the heck? Wow. Well, that kind of sucks. And a little out of nowhere, my at least I didn't wash it yet. I was considering that earlier today. I don't want to be parked uphill because water's gonna run in my intake, I'm afraid. I'm gonna put it in the garage and get it out of the rain. What am I, dude, the sun's out in my backyard and it's pouring rain right now. Well, yeah, that was like the perfect amount of rain to soak everything, including my driver's side seat, which is just saturated now. I didn't even realize it was supposed to rain today, but apparently we're gonna have some scattered thunderstorms, which are pretty scattered considering the sun is like completely shining. Look at the sky. And we just got downpoured on. Pretty awesome. I was just eating something and my phone dinged. Bang, Menards has my building. So I have to go get a truck and trailer, and it's 7 o'clock. I don't know how late they're there. I'm gonna look that up. But I think I'm gonna go in and try and either pick it up tonight or else I'll do it first thing in the morning. So yeah, awesome, my building's here. Well, this is pretty exciting. It's Saturday morning. I am hopping in the truck and trailer. We are going into the junkyard to first see if we can find some tires for my buddy's rat rod for the burnout competition coming up here in a couple weeks. Week and a half, something like that. I don't know if it's not, no, it's 2 weeks from now. And we're gonna pick up the building so I can start putting my garage up. Well, so finding tires at the junkyard was a total bust. He had one tire for a dually, and that's not gonna work because we need a set of 4. And it was too small anyway, so I think he's gonna end up ordering brand new tires, or we're gonna come up with a different idea, but it sounds like he still wants to go. The dilemma begins. I've been here for 15 minutes and nobody can find my order that they texted me and said was here. Oh wait, he's going up with the forks. Did he find something? Maybe. Success. Ooh, that's heavy. Yeah, it doesn't look sturdy. They picked a high enough place to put it too. A wise choice. We are going to upgrade the forklift because that one did not seem sturdy at all. But there it is. That should mean my whole building, which, judging from the stress on the forklift, that's going to be heavy, and I have to move it all by hand because I don't have a forklift when I get home. So I know what I'm doing this afternoon. Well, so begins the unboxing portion of the event here. I think I'm going to probably back the trailer a little bit closer to the house and the building. Well, the contents of the first pallet are unloaded. Looks like I have a whole bunch of the truss pieces in the side walls. I'm assuming this is the upper section of the wall that'll connect to the truss. This is the top. There's skinnier bars over here. So I got the second pallet ripped open, and it looks like it has all the framing that goes around the base that'll be anchored to the concrete through these holes, and parts of the truss system, along with some boxes, which I'm assuming are some gusset plates, and I'm not sure what's in here. Yeah, okay, so a bunch of different brackets and stuff. So we'll get everything completely unloaded so we know what we have. My third crate is all of the hat channel, which I don't think I need this till basically right before the metal goes, or the sheet metal goes on. I'm not sure what's in the bottom container, but my guess, I'm gonna need the parts that are in there to put the trusses together. So I'll have to unload all that hat channel and just set it on the ground next to the building again, probably on this pallet maybe. All right, so we got all this hat channel taken off. Next is the final pallet. Let's see what else is inside here. The last pallet seems to be the final rear wall, because the rear and the front walls are going to be thinner because the studs are like this instead of this. So on the rear, it's only going to be the small 2x2 instead of the 2x3. Same thing for the front wall where the garage door is. But that should be the rest of these pieces here. These really long ones that have connections on both ends may actually be the center for the roof. Actually, that's what they are. So the bottom box is going to be, this piece is going to fit into the center and the outside wall. So I do have to unpack all of it because the very bottom pieces are what I need for the roof. We are getting the pallets all cleaned off here. I kind of have everything figured out, and I think I know what's going on. Most of these pieces should be used to strengthen the center trusses. There's going to be 9 of them all together. I have this one I kind of started to set up on the ground, and the way they told me to do it and the way people have done it is they put stakes in the ground to make sure they're all the exact same. This surface isn't level enough for me. I think what's going to make more sense is to do it actually on the concrete. So what I'm gonna do is start to build them on the cement before I get my side pieces anchored in, and that way it's on a nice level surface, and I can make sure using the concrete that I have good straight level walls. Well, good news, I did find some instructions when I opened up all the boxes of screws. Well, I got my first one built, 4 screws in each connection. I use these longer beams as a straight edge. It's exactly 30 foot wide. I made this in the center. I put a little mark right on the cement to make sure that's exactly 15 foot. We are perfect. The one thing it says you got to make sure of is that these dimples are the exact same way because they're pressed one direction. So to make sure that they're all bent the same way, you don't want to have them flipped over. You want to make sure they're the right way. I'm excited that it's cooling off, but of course, just when I get started doing something, it starts to rain again. So I got to get all these cardboard boxes picked up. All right, so here's how I'm doing it. I'm stacking them up on the concrete here. I got the first truss with all the bracing done. And obviously the back wall and the front wall doesn't have this cross brace built into it because the exterior wall holds weight. Well, it's getting dark out, but I'm halfway done. I have 5 out of the 9 frames. Well, this one's half assembled, so I have 4.5 out of the 9 frames built. So we're gonna get probably some sleep, and tomorrow morning when the sun comes back up, I'm gonna finish making the all of the trusses, and we're probably gonna have to go into Menards, and I want to put some kind of concrete sealer between as a barrier between the metal frame and the cement. So we're probably going to paint the edge. I do want to urethane the entire floor, but if I can get some kind of a paint that I can put between there I think that might be good for rust and corrosion resistance. So I still have to think about that, but that's kind of what my plan is at this point. Yeah, it's actually going together really easy, but it's a million screws. Well, it's Sunday morning. Everything got wet because it rained last night again, but this is how far I got. Well, she's coming together pretty good. I have all of the main trusses and the front and back wall frames built, so it's time to run in and get some sealant. I want to put a paint down underneath where this bar is going to go on the cement. Also, it's Sunday night, and I have some of my buildings standing up, so not too bad for picking it up yesterday. We got all of the frames completely made, and they're all identical. We pushed them off the stack so that way we could finish the rails on the ground, and we went ahead and we mounted these 3 pieces up just so I could get an idea of the size of the building. And yeah, I'm gonna put some hat channel between the 3 to keep them structurally solid, and this is gonna be awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna finish getting this done. I'm gonna have a garage within probably a week and a half. This is moving along pretty awesome. Oh, granted, probably getting ahead of myself there. I'm sure the sheet metal is gonna take some excess of time, and there's probably gonna be other delays, but it's going together really good so far.